What's up, guys? Sitting here with my buddy Tom from Belgium, and we were talking about what Belgium does as far as recycling, and how Belgium actually, leads Europe and possibly leads the world in recycling. And he had some pretty amazing things to tell me about it and how they create the incentive to recycle. And I thought I'd include you guys in on this video, as I think all of us Americans and other countries need to hear about this. Could you go ahead and give us some detail there, Tom?
Sure, happy to. It amazes me when I come to the USA how different recycling is here or does not exist at all. Give you a small example. I was in a mall yesterday and I ate something and I wanted to throw it away, and I looked at the trash and there was 3 holes in there, but the guy putting back the trash reversed the lid on it, so I couldn't read what was on there, so I couldn't even recycle. In Belgium, we have 6 different ways of disposing our trash when you live at home, in my house. So first I keep my paper, and they pick it up every 2 weeks, put it outside in boxes. So all the streets are filled with paper cardboard boxes. Then all my PMD, my plastic bottles, my cans, I keep in a blue bag, separated in front of my house, not like you guys do it in a central warehouse afterwards. Keep all my bottles in the blue bag, put that out every 2 weeks. Then all my greens and all my leftover foods, I need to keep it in a green bin, which you can close so you don't smell it. It's heavy, so they pick that up every 2 weeks too, in a different trash. And then all the leftover trash is in a gray bin, and the gray bin I have to pay for pound by pound, kilogram by kilogram, because it's got a little chip in there, and every time they pick it up, they weigh it first on the truck. They know it's mine, and they'll bill me for the amount of kilograms that's inside of it. So depending on how much trash I can take out of my gray bin and then put in the paper bin or put in the blue bag, or I have a pink bag too where we recycle all the plastics. We're the #1 city in Belgium where we recycle plastics. And if you see the whole street filled with pink bags filled with only plastics, you will do it by yourself because all your neighbors are doing it. So to all the people who say, I can't make the difference, be sure that if you put something outside and if you do recycle, you'll have impact to your neighbor. And if your neighbor has impact to his 2 neighbors, that's the snowball effect you need. One by one, everybody will do it. And then maybe the US will overtake maybe Belgium as the #1 country of recycling, because you guys produce a lot of stuff. That means you can make a huge impact on recycling and all that stuff too. I forgot the glass. The glass we take out to the separate containers. Everybody does his own glass on the way to the supermarket. And I forgot also, if you have big stuff or heavy stuff, you can take it to local areas. We call it container parks, where people take their own trash or greens or leftover building materials. And they're all tires of cars. They're all recycled to oils. We like a lot of fries, or Belgian fries. We fry them, so we have a lot of oil. We bring it back to the park there, and they recycle everything. So our gray bin has been diminished to as little as possible, because we all know that will burn, and we don't like stuff to burn. We like to recycle 100%. So the target is, and I hope I incentivize people and bring motivation to everybody, just to make sure every single bottle, every single piece of paper, try to put it in the right trash, because if you do it, maybe other people will do it, and if the whole of the United States will start doing it, that's good for everybody, and especially for our kids. The kids in Belgium are coming on the streets today. They're skipping school all over Europe every Thursday until the politicians are changing something. So it's a huge movement coming up, because they're saying, if we go to school to make the future better, and you guys don't make our future better, why should we go to school? So we're coming in the street, we're telling you that our environment is the #1 priority. And I hope through this project, very happy what you're doing, you're sending out a message to everybody too, to increase awareness. And I can't stress it enough, every little thing, every little mall you go eat to, take the right trash bag can. And if everybody does that, the effect is humongous. Have a good one, USA.
Man, I was crying there when you were talking about the kids, Tom. But I wanted you to tell these guys, when I was talking with you you expressed how you weren't too happy about this change and how you yourself knew that it just wasn't going to work, um, as far as the gray bin and the chip, and then how you saw that changed and it made you a believer.
I was against it. I was like, "Oh, they're gonna weigh my trash can. They have a chip in there, and I need to pay more." No, I got motivated to get out as much as I could, and then I heard my daughter came home because the trash companies, the recycling companies, the government went not to talk to me. They talked to the kids in the school, and it's the kids in the school that came home and told their parents and their grandparents and everybody else in the family needed to know this bottle doesn't go in that bag. This bottle goes in this bag. This one goes in that bag. That one goes in that bag. So it's the kids, it's from the bottom of the generation. They know how important this. They take it for granted because they taught it in school, and they are educating everybody else. And that's exactly what you're doing. You go into kids in school, and they're the number one beneficiary of what's going to happen for us. So if you don't do it for yourself, do it for the next generation, because they're the ones who are going to be stuck with it, and we can solve it now, one by one, bottle by bottle, can by can.
I'll teach the kids and they'll teach everyone else. Thank you so much,
You know,
Tom. I really appreciate
very much
it.
good luck with your project. And whenever I'm back here in Florida, I'm looking into you. And there's no more boundaries. You know, there's no more boundaries. This little thing online is international. There's no more, and it's the same with trash. Trash floats all over the world. It's not. It doesn't stop at any boundary. So international partnerships.
Absolutely, absolutely. Let's be neighbors again.